Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to Sammun-Mak's episode 2 of season 3. Let's return to the game. Now I'm a little worried that this real number 2 is going to be real short because there was only really one puzzle to get off the train, and now we've made it just immediately into the tomb here. So there's a squid statue, there's some more statues. Looks like we can just walk right to the...
with girlish timidity, Maximus.
It isn't that. It's my psychic aura. It's acting up again, Samus. Something within that toy box is calling out to me. Samus! It's a ventriloquist dummy!
Don't panic, little buddy. It could be a fake.
Well, well, what have we here? Tomb Raiders? Oh my, we haven't had a good raiding in nigh under 50 years. Now just sit tight for a minute. I'm afraid you caught us with our trousers down, so to speak. Haven't bothered to reset the security system in, oh, I don't know how long. Now then, protection spell looks to be in order. There, that ought to do the trick. Nothing beats a good old-fashioned protection spell. Now don't touch that toy box if you value your hide.
Really? Just gonna leave us here? So we now know where we got the ventriloquist doll.
There goes my aura again. I must have that dummy. Was that a...
Yes, little buddy? It looks like you got your asp.
And it's a big asp, too.
So we're gonna have to get over here, I suspect, to get over there to get to the asp. We got the squid statue. We'll try and use it.
You went for calamari?
Again, we're very much feeling this three-dimensional walking around system is not really what I want in a point-and-click adventure. I think this is just more work, even for like the animators and such. Pull that sconce. Okay. If I was gonna make a tomb, I would make half the death traps activated.
Over here! You are wanting the devil's toy box, yeah? I can help you, but you must
activate
help me
traps by sconces. That way people would pull them thinking it would open a secret door and trap them. Who are you, Jurgen?
How do European gent like yourself wind up on a two-dimensional surface like this?
I am but a poor student of the antiquities. I came to Egypt in order to make sketches of the tomb decorations. Little did I expect I would become a tomb decoration myself.
Help? How?
What's your problem? Bad accent?
No, I have been confined on this accursed wall for decades. You must free me. Bitte?
Come on, give me some specifics.
What do we need to do to get you down from there?
Do you see the bust of Sammun-Mak? There's a secret clasp underneath it. Release the clasp and I am released from the wall. Your grateful servant.
Easier
How
said.
do we get to the bust?
That is the good question.
Who done it?
Who? Who did this to you?
The moles. They are completely verrückt. especially the old one. At first he played the kindly grandfather, but then without warning he turned on me like the vicious wild beast and cursed me with bad luck. I tried to flee, but the way out was blocked by a nasty mole woman with a cheesy accent. She threw another curse at me. In my confusion, I blundered into a tripwire and poof! Curse number 3. And here I am.
So he has bad luck, he's a vampire, and he's stuck in the wall.
You know how to break the spell of protection over the toy box?
Naturally. During my long confinement here, I have had much opportunity to study the mole magic.
Then why can't you undo your own curse?
Alas, I have the limited mobility up here. You undo my spell, I'll help undo yours.
Okay.
Hang tight.
I'm good at that.
Pull that sconce. Well, that seems to solve everything. So what's the point of being able to walk in this section where the mole man was? There's gotta be something over here. You may notice that Max seems to walk out of just like dark corners for no reason. Just magically appear there. Let's see. Maximus. We really haven't played any of this. The burial chamber of Sammun-Mak.
Come on, cutie. Come to Grandpa.
Why, you sly old rascal.
Whoa, stay back, fellas. I'm talking to her.
Hello, boys.
Bouncing boomerangs at a barbecue. She's back.
Never underestimate an independent woman.
Ain't she a caution? Just like my granddaughter used to be not so long ago. Yeah, come on. Come to Grandpa. Grandpa's got toys.
I like toys.
You keep your distance. No tomb raiders allowed in the burial chamber.
So, vacation brochures. There's a
Tourist
puzzle here.
brochures, eh? Planning a little vacation?
Yep, Benny and the kid think I could do with a little airing out. Been in this tomb so long, I'm starting to grow mold. Problem is, there's just so many darn places to visit. Say, where you boys from?
Time and or space, Earth, the US of A. Let's go time and or space.
Beyond time and space.
Eh? Oh, that's nice.
Let's see. What's the deal with the blocks?
Nice blocks.
Hieroglyphic blocks. Used them to teach my little Nefertiti how to spell way back in the day. Come on, princess. Gramps has some blocks for you to play with.
Can I have them?
You're a little old to be playing with blocks, ain't you?
What about baby Amelia Earhart?
How about you let us come in, and we'll toss the baby over to you.
No, sir. Baby's gotta come to Grandpa all on her own, sir. And then Grandpa will tell her little stories and pinch her little fat cheeks.
Lord help us.
Let's try the travel brochures
Picked
again.
a vacation spot yet?
No, darn it, I just can't decide. Where'd you boys say you were from again?
Earth.
We're citizens of the world.
Oh, I wouldn't go there. Too big.
Alright, let's do the right
Picked
one.
a vacation spot yet?
No, darn it, I just can't decide. Where'd you boys say you were from again?
Then. The US of A.
The US of A.
Never heard of it. New country, is it?
Okay, so none of those seem to matter. Let's ask about the protection spell.
Say, Gramps, you know that spell of protection you put on the devil's toy box? We just cracked it.
Yep, we nabbed the treasure and we're on our way. Just stopped in to say goodbye.
Nice try, fellas. That security spell is pretty near foolproof, I reckon. I cast it many times, and it ain't failed me yet.
Darn it.
Stay vague.
Eh?
Let's look at the graves.
Graveyard of the Moles.
Let's talk to baby Amelia Earhart.
Hey, baby Amelia Earhart.
What you up to?
What you doing in there, baby Amelia Earhart?
Studying the graves of the ancient tomb guardians. I'm on the verge of a major discovery. If my hunch is correct, this place was once home to a race of mole men.
You're back.
We were terribly distraught to lose you back there in the desert.
Yes, I could see that at the time, from the way your shoulders were shaking with grief as you ran away. Or was it laughter? Anyway, fortunately for me, a caravan happened to be passing through the area. Bandits. They saw me there and picked me up. I don't speak much Arabic, but I did manage to gather something about my fetching an attractive price at the slave bazaar in Marrakesh. That would have been the end of the story, I suppose, if their chief hadn't carelessly left his scimitar within reach and if I weren't such an expert swordsman. Swordswoman.
Yes, well, don't wander off again.
Next time, something serious could happen.
That nice and only vaguely creepy old man over there wants to play with you.
Yes, I know. And you want me to toddle over on my adorable little footsie, so he'll bounce me on his knee and pinch my fat little cheeks and tell me suffocatingly dull stories about bunny rabbits. Also, you can sneak in behind his back and make off with his jewel-encrusted scarab collection or something. I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
My, you are a clever little imp.
Too clever for you, I'm afraid. I've no intention of being a pawn in your game, whatever it is, and I think I've a pretty good idea. Besides, I detest being slobbered over by geriatrics. I find it highly demeaning. I'm a liberated baby, you know. To hell with that Gucci-goo nonsense. This is the 20th century!
Come on, baby Amelia Earhart. Go see Grandpa.
Not in a million years.
Okay. Maybe we do.
Woman. Good woman.
Maybe we could. Let's click on the sarcophagus and the blocks, and then we'll probably use the ventriloquist dummy
Hey,
on it.
Gramps, who's in the sarcophagus?
Well, let's see if you can guess. You're in the tomb of Sammun-Mak.
Wait, don't help us! Look, Sammy! Hieroglyphic blocks!
The time-honored method of introducing children to the joy of cultic incantations.
Alright, so we don't have the doll though. And right above us is a activated can of nuts. That didn't do anything. So I can't help but notice that there was a spike trap that it seems like he's gonna try and use. Let's use the store.
Whee!
Okay, the door is just a quick trip. Portal this way.
It's a cozy niche.
So we have to put something in there.
I'm free! I'm free! Oh, glorious third dimension! Oh, blessed relief! I'm free! And you're not. So sorry. Gotta run.
Wait,
You said you'd help us land the devil's toy box!
Do not be silly. What would a couple of bas-reliefs want with a toy box? Choose!
Well, this is new. Let's see. Do we use the guardian?
Infidels! Vipers! You have removed the sacred bust of Sammun-Mak. For your sins, you must remain on this wall.
Okay, fair enough. For how long?
For eternity!
I don't get it.
Alright. Let's bluff.
Look, I shouldn't say anything, but my friend here, he's the one.
You won?
You know, the one.
Like in the prophecies.
Prophecies?
Didn't you get some prophecies about a great powerful something or other with a magical thing?
When we get home, I'm gonna have a little talk with my agent.
That's worked in every other time. Let's see. Entreat?
Excuse me, I need to use the little pharaoh's room.
You'll have to hold it a while.
How long?
For eternity!
I still don't get it.
Threaten?
I'm sorry to threaten you, but my little buddy here knows every show tune ever written. And unless you take us off this wall, he's going to sing them all for eternity.
Give my regards to Broadway.
Silence!
Some straight talk?
Okay, for reals, there's got to be some way around this stuck on the wall for eternity, hoo-ha?
Well...
Yeah? Come on.
Well, we have to let you off if you can answer the riddle of the Sphinx.
Which no one ever has.
Give me the riddle.
Let's
It's a
hear the
man.
All right. You who raid the Pharaoh's tomb, much deserving of your doom. If you want to save your hide, tell us what the gods deride.
What the gods deride.
The gods deride cucumbers cut lengthwise. I doubt there could be any more options, so let's go with cucumber cut lengthwise.
To cut the cucumber lengthwise?
Boy, that's a good one!
Never gets old, does it?
We're free!
And we've still got the bust of Sammun-Mak.
I can't believe that worked. Let's see. So let's try this bust in the niche. And then take the bust. And he stops being a path. So we know how to get out, we just need to know how to get in. Or perhaps we need to cut the thing in half. Let's see. Just walk down here. We're looking for that asp to get the ventriloquist dummy. We have yet to find the thing we need. Otherwise it would be telling us something else. Where does this door go? Just right here. Okay.
Whee!
It's not even that
Two
convenient.
doorways.
Out! 2 doorways.
I just said that.
The doorway of life and the doorway of death. Choose aright, and you will pass through to the Chamber of Delight, wherein our greatest treasure resides. Choose a wrong.
A wrong?
And a mighty scimitar will strike from above and slice you cleanly in half. Proceed, if you dare.
Well, geez, you see this little wire here, And it says choose a right, so we'll use the right-hand door.
Shoot, shoot, shoot! You were supposed to go through the other door. The other door is the one with the scimitar. You won't be so lucky next time. I'm going to recalibrate the mechanism. You'll have to pass this point again on your way out, and then watch out. That's all. You're not allowed to look.
I guess it's only fair to give him a second chance.
Use panel.
There we see the body of Sammun-Mak, borne to the tomb by the Mole Guardians. They say it was the costliest burial of all time.
Now that's what I love about this country. You guys know how to throw a classy funeral.
Sammun-Mak the Great, at the zenith of his power.
Gee, I want to be a god king.
Sammun-Mak discovers the Devil's Toy Box, the moment that changed the course of history. Young Sammun-Mak started life as a humble frog catcher, but fate intervened.
So I went through that story, a little bit different.
Hold it right there, buckos! Can't you read hieroglyphics?
It's a turn and a leaf.
Exactly. Turn and leaf. The two of us want to be alone. We happen to be sharing a super intimate moment. Marquis, lover boy?
Lover boy?
It's the dummy!
His name is Charlie Hotep. Now, are you gonna keep away, or do I have to sick spot on you? What?
Let's ask about the snake.
So what happens if we decide to just saunter right in?
Do you want me to set my ass on you?
No, no! Oh, please, God, anything but that!
Treasure?
Your father said something about finding his greatest treasure in here.
Yeah, so you found her. But don't start getting any ideas. I've already found my dream boy.
I'm truly happy for all of us.
Charlie Hotep, tell me about him.
Listen, kid, I know your feelings for Charlie Hotep are very, well...
Dysfunctional?
But I'm going to have to insist you turn him over to my pal here.
Charlie and me are soulmates.
Right. As if.
Charlie and I have a perfect understanding. Just try and come between us, and I'll put a curse on you that'll curl your toes.
Mole curses. Interesting.
Some people would say it isn't very becoming for a young lady to curse.
Yeah, right. Cursing is only like a completely major part of mole culture.
What do
I
you
suppose
do?
your dad does a curse too?
Ha! You don't even want to know. He's got, like, the most devastating curse in the whole world. The Sexo-Rejexo Hex.
Can you tell us about it without getting us an M rating?
How'd you like it if the very sound of your voice repulsed the opposite sex? Can you imagine?
What's your curse, little girl?
The whole scene hex. But I'm not very good at it yet.
Let's ask about the two doors.
We can't just leave. We went through so much to get here.
The doorways of life and death, you mean?
Right.
Dad built that. It's like supposed to discourage shooters. As if I need him always watching over me. God, so embarrassing.
Well,
Stay sullen, kid.
Shut up!
so we don't have any real reason to... Let's see. Let's talk to the mole man, I guess.
Say, buddy.
Yes?
Let's talk about the mole woman.
We ran into this mole person back in New York. Kerchief, obsessed with a can of nuts.
Natasha! My darling little pudding snout. Tell me,
What was she up to?
Cursing elves, mostly.
Still doing what she loves most.
Let's just keep down that line of
Answer me something,
conversation.
Pops. Why is it the moles back in New York speaking this funny dialect, and you talk just the same way we do?
I'm sorry, what did you say? I'm completely thrown by your accent.
How about the elderly mole man?
Hey, buddy, you know anything about an elderly mole man with specs?
Sure, that's my pop. He guards the burial chamber.
How about your daughter?
Will you please tell your daughter to stop making indecent proposals to us?
My daughter? You? It's flattering, of course, but a clear violation of workplace guidelines on sexual harassment.
Stop saying that! You're like the grossest guys I've had the unfortunate displeasure to meet, ever!
Indulging in a bit of wishful thinking, eh, fellas?
How about, let's keep trying that.
Puppy love. Cute, isn't it?
Yeah, but I wish she wouldn't get her lip liner all over my fur.
Oh, barf!
She doesn't sound infatuated to me.
So I think we gotta do something here.
She just can't keep her hands off us.
My Nefertiti? What she tried to do to my ears. Woo, I'm still blushing.
You are such liars! I hate you! I wish you were dead!
She doesn't sound infatuated to me.
Okay, I don't think we can do anything more with that right now. Let's talk about mole curses. Let's talk about your curse.
So, I hear you throw a mean curse.
Well, a father's got to protect his daughter's virtue, doesn't he? The sexo-rejexo hex makes for quite the deterrent. You'd be surprised how few boys come tomcatting around here. Huh. But don't worry. I only use the curse on fellows she has a crush on. And, well, I don't mean to be cruel, but you're hardly her type. Sweet relief.
Okay, so we want to get cursed by him.
Your daughter keeps threatening to curse us.
Well, she needs the practice. But I'm sure you fellows don't want to experience the Holstein hex. It's utterly devastating.
What does it do?
Any other curses we should be aware of?
Pop's got a good one. The bad luck whammy. But he never gets riled enough to use it.
Any other mole curses? No.
Love to stay in chat, but we got a tomb to raid.
Oh.
Interesting, the back
Say,
there
buddy.
didn't
Yes?
back to the previous menu. It actually backed just all the way out. Let's ask about the toy box.
Can you convince the old guy to take down his protection spell and let us have the devil's toy box?
The devil's toy box? The treasure we moles have been guarding for 6,000 years?
Yeah.
No.
How about the two doors?
Is that the scimitar there? Over the...
Don't look! Don't look! The doors of life and death are supposed to be a surprise.
Love to stay in chat, but we got a tomb to raid.
Oh.
So the problem here is, I guess we're just gonna walk to the right and hope it doesn't kill us. And I guess he means when we come back we'll have to walk into it. So, what are we missing here? We need something that would cut the bust in half. So let's see if we put this. Let's look at it first.
It's a bust.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that.
If we use this with the devil's toy box, maybe it will get cut in half.
I don't think so.
Let's just try
I
and
think it's
use
safe
this.
to touch it now.
Ah, fudge. I was hoping these two'd put up some kind of challenge.
I don't think that's the way the story is supposed to end. Let's back it up and try it again.
So that's a straight up lose condition. So, we're not quite sure what we're supposed to do here, but I think we are in the right place. We haven't found anything that would point us to going towards any of the other reels.
You keep your distance. No tomb raiders allowed in the burial chamber.
So, like, maybe I can do something here, I guess. That's my next guess. And we will try that next guess in the next episode. Or recording. Actually, recording, because we're still in episode 2 of Sammun-Mak's Season 3. And as always, I always ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.